Welcome back to Listens Live. I'm Sean Bounty. Joining me now is Freedom Mini Dental Implants, here to talk about their small diameter one-piece dental implants that are lower cost and less invasive than traditional surgical implants. Welcome, Dr. Ackerman. Always good to have you here.
Thanks for having me today.
Real quick, for people who maybe have not heard of you before, see what you do, tell me about you.
Yes, so I'm at Freedom Mini Dental Implants, and I've narrowed my practice down to the mini dental implant. It's just a smaller diameter, less invasive implant. So a lot of people that were told they weren't candidates before for implants could be a candidate for the mini implant, because I don't have to have as much bone to place an implant, and it's a lot less invasive, less healing time. And I know we're going to show models on the multiple ways that I use them, and I do a free consultation. There's no charge for the consultation, and my office is over in the Fern Creek area.
See, I'm very much a visual learner, so I'm glad you brought some examples to show me. What do you have here? I know we always talk about the dentures, different ways you could do, but you could do the one piece, but there's also individual teeth or different groups of teeth that you can do.
Yeah, so I know we talk a lot about snap-in dentures, but I also do, a single tooth, or a lot of people may be missing their molars in the back and can't chew that steak anymore. So I certainly can use the mini implant to replace a single tooth. When I place the implant, I'm not making any incisions or stitches. It is a lot less invasive than the surgical implants. And I can do one tooth, or if you're missing 2 or 3 teeth in a row, I can replace those as well. A lot of people have a partial, something that comes in and out and it's bulky and they hate wearing it, or a flipper. So this is a great way to get rid of that. And the mini implant is just a lot less invasive. A lot of times I'll place these implants, you leave it the temporary, within a month you have your permanent teeth. You do not have to wait 3 to 6 months like you do with the bigger, more surgical implants.
What does it mean for you to see someone walk out your door with a brand new smile and a brand new outlook on life?
It's life-changing for me as well. I mean, there's definitely been tears of happiness watching some of my patients. Their lives have been changed, definitely, especially when we do the snap-in dentures or the permanent teeth. Some people gave up on their denture and they couldn't wear it anymore, so they kind of became recluse and stayed home and didn't want to do anything anymore, but socially, and to watch me be able to give somebody a smile back, and them have that confidence and just be able to go back out and live their life again.
We've got some of those people here. We've got some pictures that I want to walk through. Have us and have you explain who they are and how this has kind of helped them, the different processes you use to do that.
So this is Miss Angela, one of my favorite patients, near and dear to my heart. She came to me with severe periodontal disease. Had lots of bone loss around her teeth, and all her teeth were very loose and mobile, and she knew she had to have all her teeth removed. And then so for her, we were able to do the snap-in dentures, and obviously improved her smile. She didn't want that gap anymore, and her teeth had gotten really long because of the periodontal disease, and she was worried she wasn't even a candidate for implants because she had so much bone loss and was told she couldn't have implants. And so we were able to do snap-in dentures for her, and she is just such a cool person, and just deserves that pretty smile and exudes confidence, and just comes in with the biggest, brightest personality, and I love seeing her smile.
Show us those snap-ins and how they work.
Yeah, certainly. So this is what we did for Miss Angela. So imagine, if this is your mouth without teeth, these are the mini implants. So they're just a smaller diameter implant. I'll place these with local anesthetic. I do not have to put you to sleep. This is not major surgery, so no IV sedation. I'm literally making a little pilot hole through the gum into the bone, placing a one-piece titanium implant. You don't have to wait 3 to 6 months to use these implants. The day I put these implants in, I will put these attachments inside your denture, and now the denture snaps in to those implants. Okay, so no more denture glue, no more floppy denture, the bottom one everybody always complains about. You'll wear it 24/7, but you're gonna snap it out once a day and rinse and clean it, and you do not have to carry around gobs of denture glue with you and reapply it after every time you eat. So the snap-in denture is just a great.
And we've got a permanent option too. You wanted to showcase.
Yes, yes. So
let's take a look at one of the people that did it, and then we'll take a look at the model.
So she came in, teeth failing, had to have all her teeth removed. And I love this one because, you know, we just did a new improved version of her smile. It wasn't a huge drastic change, and she, you know, kept, you know, who she was and her smile, but she was able to do the permanent teeth. So that is the most like her natural teeth that she can get, and she has nothing on the roof of her mouth and can taste her food.
Yeah, I see where that would be different than like dentures. You've got it in your hand there.
Yes.
It is just the teeth, and they're in there permanently.
Correct. Yeah, and so nothing's on the roof of the mouth. We can show this model. I just place more implants. Same thing, not major surgery. Do not have to put you to sleep. And then we're able to make a bridge of teeth. This is made out of a much, much stronger material than dentures, so it can be trimmed back significantly. That gets cemented on to those implants, and then, like I said, you have nothing on the roof of your mouth. It's a lot less bulky than a denture. You don't take anything out every day. You're gonna brush these just like regular teeth. It's like having your teeth back again.
And real quick, how can people contact you, get that free consultation?
Yeah, the best place to go is our website, freedomimplants.com. There's a ton of information on there. Like I said, I'm the only dentist there. We're not corporate. I do a free consultation. So if this is something that, you know, you're interested in, or maybe a family member is interested in, please call. It's a free consultation. We'll take a 3D x-ray, and you'll see me. It's about a 30-minute appointment. We'll go over all your options, cost, any, you know, financing options that you may need. We'll go over everything, and I'm the only dentist there, so you will see me.
You get that personal touch.
Yes, 100%.
Well, as always, we appreciate you stopping by here at Listens Live. Go ahead, visit freedomimplants.com or call that number that you see right there on the screen. We'll be right back with more Listens Live after the break.